So what we're going to do is totally relax, let go, all right? And just let all thoughts go. Whatever happened this morning is over. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Lunchtime doesn't exist yet. And so just let go. And I want you to be aware of the noise around you. And in this silent prayer, you should not be distracted by noise because it's happening in the present, all right? So you can put your palms up on your lap or something. And the reason palms are up because God is in us and He is above, right? And so you can put your palms up and just sit back and relax in your chair. Totally relax. And close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, just let them relax in the socket. Let go and let God. And the most powerful thing you can do for yourself is pray without ceasing. And prayer without ceasing meaning be aware, not in your head thinking about tomorrow or yesterday, because it doesn't exist. So you want to practice being in the presence of God. God said, come into my presence. And so just totally relax. And from the top of your head, just relax. And become aware of the top of your head. Become aware of your eyeball relaxing in the socket. And when I say relax in the socket, just mean relax. As though you're about to go to bed at night and take a good sleep. Just relax. And traveling down the body, let your tongue relax in the mouth. Just let it relax. Totally relax. Travel all the way down the shoulders. All the way down your arms to the tip of your fingers. You may feel a little warmth. You might feel nothing. You might see total darkness. You might see the light. But whatever happened, you are the observer. You are becoming the observer. Let yourself breathe. You don't have to force yourself to breathe. Just let yourself breathe. You breathe naturally. Totally relax and let yourself just melt in the chair. And traveling all the way down your legs, your upper legs, just being aware. It's like energy traveling all the way down your body. And that's the energy of God. That's love. Traveling all the way down your legs. Just being aware of it. All the way down to the tip of your toes. Totally let go. Don't hold on to anything. There's nothing, no one, or anything that's that important that you need to hold on to it. You always want your glass to be empty. Always. So with your eyes closed, you're relaxing. I want you just to become aware of the center of your forehead. Just stand back and be aware of those thoughts. And see whatever the first thought that comes. It's like you're standing on the sidewalk, looking toward your home, and someone is breaking into your home, but they don't see you observing them. That's how you want to observe the thoughts. Right above your eyebrows, just relax and be aware of that. Look toward there, but don't try to control any thoughts. Don't concentrate on any. Don't try to pick out the good ones and let the bad one go. Don't try to suppress them. You are not your thoughts. It's just you escaped into your thoughts when you were traumatized. Because at first, as a little kid, you operate and live by the wisdom of God. Then you were traumatized, you escaped into your imagination. As an adult, it's time to repent and come out and come back to the wisdom, the light of the Father. So just whatever thought comes, and by you being aware of them right now, looking for the first thought, you might not get in it because you're aware of them. But if you do, let it go. Don't hold on to it. It's like you're literally sitting back at home watching a movie, good movie. You're sitting on the couch watching it. Different scenes are coming and going. And then they go to commercials and they come back to the movie. All you're doing is observing the movie. The movie is happening on its own. Likewise with the thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You have never been able to control them or anything. Now you just want to observe them. Right above your eyebrows, just be aware that if you're standing back here and looking toward the center of your forehead, the real you, looking at the not you. And this is all to it. It's no more or no less. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. You learn to be still and observe. And then during the day, when you're working or hanging out or having breakfast, dinner, or lunch, whatever you do, or you're talking to someone on the phone or in person, you want to be aware, practice being aware. And so if you go in your head while you're talking, no, don't make it a big deal, just come back and be aware. I recommend when you first start out, 10 or 15 minutes. And as you grow in the spirit, you'll be able to sit at time for an hour. An hour is enough. You want to sit long, it's up to you, but even in the scriptures, Christ said, you guys couldn't even hang out for an hour. You went to sleep, right? So just pray for an hour. But when you first start out, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and let yourself grow into it. You will. And in the beginning, you do the prayer to work out, but then you might get stressed out at work or somewhere. Just take a moment, go to the bathroom, sit, and come back to reality. Come out of the darkness into the light. So what I want to do is just be quiet for a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, and let you become aware of the sounds around you. Let yourself breathe and totally relax. So we'll be quiet for a couple minutes. Let your hands relax on the lap. You really want to become the observer of life. You're not the creator. God doesn't need your help. He make all things happen through you. He just needs you to be available instead of lost in your head. You were created so that he can create love through you. And love conquers all. So this is all to the prayer. You don't need to add or take away from it. It will become easier and simpler. Oh, and I want to say that sometimes when you're doing it, you know, if you throw up or start shaking or whatever, just let it happen. Because the light is shining on the darkness, on the ego, and the ego doesn't want to die. And so spirits have made a home in you. The light is causing it to leave. So whatever is happening, don't freak out. Satan will tell you, oh my God. Whatever, right? Just relax. You'll be fine. Unless you got some type of medical condition, then see a doctor. But just relax. I highly, highly, highly recommend you do this every morning when you first wake up. Get up and wash your face if you want and go sit and do it. Or every night before bed. And during the day, in the middle of the day, if you get caught up, take a moment to yourself. It doesn't take but a second, a minute. So this is all to it. And it will get easier and easier because eventually you're going to find yourself living in the light. And the light is the love of God. His energy, his life is everything. You'll be surprised what you remember and everything. It's going to be amazing. So I highly recommend you do it. It's up to you. If you do the other prayer, shout and hoop and holler, do that and then be still and know God. Everything was created in stillness, not in overreaction. All right, so you can slowly come out of it. Over your eyes, if you want to stretch a little bit, you can stretch. But that's all to it. If you want to hoop and holler, do your little hooping and holler and see how far that gets you. But if you really want to know God, be still and know. He doesn't need you to control anything. All right?